Welcome back. In this session, we are going to understand SAP Logon screen. See, after adding this entry in SAP Logon, double click on this one. You are going to get a screen like this. Here you have to enter your client number. Let us take example 800 represent my development client, 700 represent my quality, 600 represent my production. So based on your requirement in which system you are going to log in, you need to enter client number here. So whatever the user ID password you got it from your IT team, you need to enter here. User ID is not case sensitive, password is case sensitive. So here you have the option for language. If you want, by default the system will take English language. If you want to enter into a different language, then you need to mention here. So press enter. From here you can change your password. Once you log in into SAP, here you are going to find two types of the screens. One is made for end users, that is called easy access screen. Another one is made for implementation guide. So this complete screen, this is called menu, edit, favorites, extra, system. This is called menu bar. These icons, whatever the icons appearing here, this is called standard toolbar. This is title bar. This is application bar. This is navigation. Here see SAP menu, office, cross application components. This is called navigation path. Here you have command bar. We are going to use widely this command bar because we are going to work with the T codes. What is T code? We will understand. At the bottom you will find a status bar. So this navigation path, why we call this as a navigation path? Here you can navigate like this. See, explore this one, like this. You can explore further. So this is called navigation. You can navigate to the T code level. This is one session. Whatever we opened here, this is one window only. In SAP, one window equal to one session. Like this, during working with SAP, you can open maximum 6 sessions. How to open session? You can do that from here. Click on here, create a new session. One time. This is third window, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7. See, once you click on 7, we got this message, maximum number of sessions reached. Why we are getting like this? In SAP we can have maximum 6 windows only. One window equal to one session. Hope you understand. Only 6. Close from here. Close. 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 Now we close 4. See, we have 2 screens. Even you close from here as well. End session. If you don't want to close from here, you can close from here as well. Now we have only one session left. If you close this session, you will log out of the system. Now next, here I mentioned what is session. One window equal to one session. How to create new session? We saw how to create new session. You can create session from here or you can create session from here. Shortcut is Control N. Or you can create from here. Click here. See, one session created. Hope you understand. How to move forward from one session? You can use Alt tab to move between a different session. To close a session, we already saw how to close a session. You can close from here or you can close from here. There is another way. You can use this command bar. You need to enter like this. This is called /+I. Press enter. See, that is mentioned here, /I. There are 3 ways. One, you can close from here, here, or end session, or from with the help of T code using command bar. Now next, what is a transaction code? SAP is a very big software. For each screen, SAP assigned T code. T code is called transaction code. Based on the activity, SAP assigned these T codes. In real time, you are going to work with these T codes. So let us take, I want to create one purchase order. Here you need to enter to access the purchase order screen like this, ME21N. ME21N is one T code given to this screen. See, this is create a purchase order screen. You can see this from this bottom right side corner. See here, click here. If you don't see this, select this transaction, ME21N. ME21N is a T code given to create a purchase order. Enter another T code to go back to easy access. Go back. Now we are in SAP easy access. If you want to change the purchase order ME22N, to change this, see, now we are in a change mode. You can change from here. Click on change. Right now we are in change mode only. See, these fields are change only. If you click on here, it is grayed out. Go back. Like, based on the activity, SAP created many T codes. In real time, based on our requirement, you can use path or T code. See, just now we saw how to create a purchase order from ME21N. If you want to access that, that is also available in path. If you don't want to use T code here, you can come here using this path, logistics, material management, purchasing, purchase order, create. You can create the purchase order from here as well. Double click on this one. See, you are going to get a create a purchase order only. Open another session. Enter ME21N. See, here also you are going to get a same purchase order screen only. So T code is nothing but a code given to each screen based on the activity. If you want to create a vendor, T code is XK01. In coming days, you will understand this, how to note down all the important T codes in SAP itself. Hope you understand. This is T code. T code is a transaction code given for each activity. Even you don't understand anything, coming sessions you are going to use T codes widely, so you will understand this. In real time, see here I mentioned, if SAP customer purchaser want to give their own T codes, see, there may be cases we need to create a custom reports. Custom reports means a report not delivered by SAP. We created with the help of programming. To access those kind of the report, we need one T code. In SAP, you can access the screen in two ways. One with the help of T code, another with the help of this path. I created one program. Since it is a custom program not delivered by SAP, so you are not going to find custom programs in this path. So then what is the solution? You have to create a custom T codes. Those are called ZT codes. So here I mentioned, see, any T codes start with Y or Z, that indicates these are the custom developed programs. See, I will give you example. See, Z SE91, SE93. Just I will show you one example here. Press F4. See, these are the Z transaction codes created by ABAPR. The whatever mentioned, whatever the T code starting with Z letter, that is not delivered by SAP. We created these T codes for our own purpose. Click on this, execute. See, this is the T code created by, see here, this is one program created by us only. Hope you understand. Anything starts with Z or Y, that indicates that is not delivered by SAP. These are created by client only. Going back to SAP easy access screen. Now go to easy access. See, now we are in T code SE93. If you want to go back to SAP easy access, you can click on back button. See, now we are in SAP easy access. I will open one more time. ME21N create purchase order. I want to go back to SAP Easy Access. You can go back from here. One more time. If you don't want to use this back, then there is another option /n. You can use the help of a T code /n. Enter. It will take you directly to SAP Easy Access. Now activating the transaction code in SAP. See, by default, what is activating T codes? I will show you. Settings, uncheck this one. Now go to logistics, material management, purchasing, purchase order, create. See, right now what we are getting here, vendor supplying plant known, vendor unknown via requisition assignment list, automatically via purchasing requisition. We are getting only names. If you want to see what is the T code assigned to this vendor supplying plant known, vendor unknown via requisition assignment list, then the setting is given at this level: extras, setting, display, technical names. So again, go to path. See, we are getting this ME21N. This is for vendor supplying plant known. ME25, vendor unknown. ME58, ME59N. For each activity, SAP assigned a unique T code. Hope you understand. This is mentioned here. Activating the T codes. How to set start transaction window. See, once you log in, go back. Now we are in login screen. Whenever I log in into SAP, I will quit this. SAP user. See, once I log in into SAP, I am getting this SAP Easy Access. I don't want like this because daily I come to office. My job is to create purchase order only. So by default, I want to see purchase order screen. So you can default that. Go to extra, set start transaction. Click here. Mention ME21N. Press enter. Now log out from the SAP. Again log in to see what we are going to get. See, once you log in into SAP, directly you are going to get a create purchase order screen. That is defaulted from. Go back to SAP Easy Access. You can go back from here, or you can use /n. This is defaulted from here. Just remove this. Hope you understand how to set the start transaction. Now how to close SAP. For closing SAP, see, right now I opened one window. I am going to open another two windows. This is the third window. 1, 2, 3. If you want to close, you can close like this. 2, 3. This is the last window. You are going to get like this. Do you want to log off? If you click on S, you are going to log off from the system. One more time, open this. Second window, third window, fourth window, fifth window. There is another option. You can use the help of a T code. There is a T code called /NEX. So just check this. How many windows are open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter here in command bar /NEX. Press enter. Now check your SAP. Nothing is open. We killed all the sessions. We are completely out of SAP. Double click. Again login. Now unlocking screen. This I will explain in upcoming session. if I come across any issue, then I am going to explain this one. See, to find the path, if you know the T code, let us take example here. I know the T code, but I want to see where exactly located in this path. So just press Ctrl F, enter ME21N, press enter. See, it is located here, ME21N. Hope you understand. Next step, creating favorites. See, in real time what will happen, based on your job requirement, you need to memorize all the T codes. So that is not required. SAP gave the option of favorites. You can create your folder here based on your requirement. Let us create one folder. Insert folder, SAP course, press enter. Create purchase order. Purchase order. See, inside this main folder, I created another folder. Under this, I am going to add my transaction code. Insert transaction. Here enter ME21N, regularly accessed T codes, to save the time. So whenever you log in into SAP, you are going to have your favorites in this folder. SAP codes, purchase order. If you want to another one, just right click, insert transaction, ME22N, change purchase order. If you want to add one more, ME23N, display purchase order. Hope you understand how to use. If you want to delete, you can delete. Right click. You can delete favorite. Delete this. See, it has been deleted. Hope you understand how to create favorites and how to add your transaction codes there. In next session, we are going to understand organization structure.